It was pretty late one night, about a year back. I was outside just locking up, and I seen these guys coming towards me. They looked pretty rough. One of them was carrying a guitar, otherwise I might have scooted back inside and called the police. Did I see my next star? Hell no. I saw the world's greatest plow hand.
Mr. Phillips, my name is Carl Perkins, and this here's my brother Jay. We come up all the way from Jackson to come play you a couple of tunes.
Well, it's kind of late, boy. Well, what you got?
I got a song I wrote called Blue Suede Shoes.
You wrote a song about your shoes?
Yes, sir.
Well, okay. You must really like them shoes.
Mr. Phillips, when you're as poor as we are, you like any kind of shoes.
Son, I ain't never heard a rich man make a record worth a damn. Y'all farming boys?
I'll tell you the truth, we were sharecroppers. Wasn't nothing beneath us except the ground.
Where'd you learn to play then, son?
Well, there's this old colored man who lived across the field, and everybody called him Uncle John. He taught me how to play, like nobody you ever heard.
Well, flog me a lick, son. Show me some of that. No. That ain't no kind of nothing. Let me hear some of them blues you was talking about. Now, ain't that something? So what you want from me, son?
I want you to hear my song. Put out a record on me.
So I listened to that song, and I recorded his Blue Suede Shoes. It shot straight up to #1 on the pop, blues, and country charts. Carl Perkins was the first Triple Crown winner in the history of the record business. Put Sun Records on the map. Now we just got to get that boy another hit. It's the only thing I went out with was a thing. I believe with all my heart and soul in what I had in my little bag. Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins. But hell, maybe you're right.
What do you mean?
You and Elvis are the ones trying to get me to sell out to RCA and going up to New York City.
You're right, but I just wanted Elvis to be happy. Look, maybe I was wrong.
Johnny Cash and Carl Perkins obviously got no faith in Sam Phillips or Sun Records. Hell, maybe this place ought to be a damn auto parts shop again. Maybe they all right. This music ain't gonna make it. You got Congress passing laws against it. You got church people trying to shut me down.
You know that will make the kids want it even more. Why do you think RCA is after you? Because you know how to make this music like no one else does. Jerry Lee needs you. He believes in you, and who knows who's gonna be waiting out here tomorrow.
Well, I did just find this kid out of Texas. Funny looking dude, funny sounding name, Roy Orbison.
Mr. Phillips, there's something I hadn't told you. I didn't want it to come out like this, but I already signed an agreement to go with Columbia Records when my Sun contract is up. It ain't like I forgot what you done for me. Wouldn't own have taken a chance on me, sounding as pitiful as I did when I first come here, but... Well, there have been some... Well, it just seems like the time for me to move on, and like I said, I'm sorry it come out like that.
Move on? To Columbia?
Yes, sir.
Well, that sure as hell explains why you've been scarce around here lately. You know, it was tough as hell losing you, Elvi, but I had to let you go in order to save Son. But I saw you, John, and Carl, spearheading Son to even better days down the road. When I listen to the radio, I hear all them big record companies, Columbia, RCA, copying what we're doing in this little chicken coop. Or should I say trying to copy? It ain't like none of them figured it out yet.
Mr. Phil, listen, I'd be happy to stop by tomorrow morning.
It's signed, sealed, and delivered.
I just want to explain it to you.
What you gonna explain to me? How much money you're getting? I know why you're going to Columbia. I ain't a fool. What I don't know is after I done for you like you was family, why you had to lie to me.
I wasn't lying, I just didn't know how to tell you.
Well, I'm glad your God draws a line between lying and not telling the truth, John, because mine don't. Well, I hope you sell $1 million every time out, boy.
When the moon hits your eyes.
Hold up. Now, if you ain't doing something different, you ain't doing nothing. The last I checked, we already got us a Dean Martin. Why don't we try and figure out who old Elvis Presley is, huh?
Well, you know, Mr. Phillips, man, I really want to. I appreciate
Elvis, son, listen to me. I can tell without asking you're up from Mississippi. I can tell you and your folks are good people, but you ain't never had nothing. I can tell them other kids look down on you. Look me now, boy. Can you play that guitar? And show me some of that. Johnny, everything all right with you?
Yeah, I just ain't hardly seen Vivian in quite some time.
Well, John, you just bought her that big new house out on Sandy Cove, and I seen that new Lincoln of yours parked out front. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say that last royalty check I give you from Sun Records was more than you made chopping cotton and selling appliances your whole life. Good things have come your way since you signed with Sun.
I know, Mr. Phillips, but
You what?
well, I really gotta go soon. You know, I promised Vivian I'd spend the day with
Now,
her
we got a
today.
little surprise for you, so you need to stick around just a moment longer.
Look, Mr. Phillips, this probably ain't the time, but I've been thinking about how things have been going lately.
John, man, it has taken years for other guys to get as far as you've gotten in just 1 year.
I know, but listen,
Now, look, we got something real special going on here.
I gotta talk to
Now,
you.
John,
about
man, what I'm talking about is just the beginning. Now, go get them other boys back in here. Ain't that something? Before they stars, you swatting them off like flies. Afterwards, you can't hardly pin them down.